Good morning, students and faculty of Limbrook University. As you know, each week you are required to watch an episode of Everybody Loves Raymond. This week's episode is Season 4, Episode 3, You Bet, in which Frank uses Ray to win bets on sports. We recommend watching the show as soon as possible to prepare for what you are about to hear. Also, we would like to publicly apologize to our exchange students from Panama Canal University for the misprint on the welcome banner, in which, as you all know, the last 4 letters of canal were bolded, italicized, triple underlined, and accompanied by the stapled-on business cards of most of the FedEx office employees. Hey, Mike, I got the Popeyes, red beans and rice for you. Just red beans and rice. Thanks. You said no chicken? Absolutely no chicken?
No chicken. I'm on a chickenless diet.
Yeah, I saw you put in the notes on the pickup order, chicken is for Adam, no chicken for Mike.
Yes. Yeah, no, I can't let them, they gotta know, you know? Like, I'm doing an anti-keto, so yeah.
I wish you hadn't also put in the instructions, Adam gets the chicken, because I wanted to get it delivered. So it's no big deal. Whatever. Like, let's just sit down.
Did they not
No,
give
they
you the
gave
chicken?
me the chicken.
I said, Adam wants the chicken because he's a cluck nasty boy, and you got the chicken. So what's the problem?
You know, I thought you were doing like a Marie Barone thing, but now that I'm looking at the receipt, this is graphic. I told you that dream in confidence, you know, because yesterday I heard the expression like, you know, hen house for the first time. Like, what is that expression? Wolf in the hen house, something like that. And
that's it.
Yeah, so obviously my dream, and that's why we're having chicken today. Obviously, my dream was I got loose in a hen house, and
but you wear it on your face that you've had this freaky chicken dream. This freaky chicky dream, and I need them to know who gets the chicken. And I knew that as soon as I put your name down as Adam, the cluck nasty boy, you'd walk in the room and they'd be like, "Oh, that's the guy that wants to eat this chicken."
Here is your red beans and rice large.
Thank you. Was that so hard?
Hi, guys. Ooh, it smells delicious in here.
Hey
Mike.
Alex.
Hey, Adam CCNB.
You told Alex, really?
Of course, he was CC'd on the delivery order, Adam.
When did they?
He knows.
It is a funny joke, Adam, but I understand why it's a little harsh.
I just didn't know that you could
great point.
CC somebody through the Popeyes app. I'm just surprised.
They have that specifically there.
When you order something from Popeyes, it looks the same as any kind of fast food app, except at the top, obviously, to CC, BCC, subject, attachments. Yeah. Which, by the way, the drawing that you attached of me was very crude. I got some looks.
Was it not accurate? You got the chicken, Adam. What more do you want?
It was
from
accurate to what I described. I just wish you hadn't attached it.
Anyway,
I'm sorry. Was I not grateful? You're hung like a horse. I'm sorry, Alex. You're.
Do you mean generous?
Yeah, generous. That's it. Yeah.
How's it going?
It's tense.
I see that.
I'm having a great. I don't know why.
We can't order food without it becoming. There's some issue every time.
Well, in the future, maybe you could let me know, and I'll get the food for you guys. By the way, Mike, Here's the $30 I owed you with $20 interest. Adam, thank you for loaning me those $20. I will get you back to that with $30 interest at a future date.
Really?
That's not how
Alex,
that works.
That's so generous to offer, but you don't have to pay me back at, what is that, 150% interest?
Well, I love you 150%.
Oh, wow.
Just, speaking of, would you guys, I just want to hear about how your mornings have been so far, and anything happen to happen. I'm just so curious to be involved in your lives.
Well,
Yeah, it's 9 a.m. and I got up immediately.
Oh, that's interesting.
I
Tell
got
me
up,
more about
told
that.
Mike
yeah.
my dream, and immediately ordered Popeye's Louisiana chicken, and
it
just
already got
back.
here.
Yeah, I went and at 8:51 because we live up above the Popeyes in the student union, which is rough for me for the future because I'm gonna have to walk past to get into the dorm. You have to walk past the Popeyes.
They
it's in
Popeyes
the
is a
lobby.
major sponsor. They are a major sponsor of Limbrook University. They have Popeyes Hall, which is the arts and
What's
sciences
crazy
building.
is you have to, because there's the front door and then there's the vestibule, and you have to.
I don't know why.
Well,
we're
you have to
describing this
beep
Alex. He had to
into.
walk
Yeah,
through it.
Yeah,
you have to beep into the vestibule in order to get to Popeyes, and then beep in again.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they will cover the sensor until you order at least a red beans and rice small.
Yeah, I know. I just did that. By the way, does anyone want this?
Add it on to Mike's.
I already ate.
I'll take it. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm glad you guys are having a Popeye-orific morning.
It's been
just,
Louisiana fast.
If you guys want to do Popeyes
Louisiana
for
breakfast,
lunch,
breakfast, Louisiana
Popeyes.
breakfast. Sorry, you were saying?
But yeah, no, if you guys want to do Popeyes for lunch and also dinner, I'd be down.
Really?
Support the local businesses. I think that's important.
You're famously a hater of Popeyes.
You hate Popeyes,
I'm glad
and
you gave me the red beans.
You famously like to have something different every meal, every day. Like you've
Adam,
never
I'm just glad
repeated
you
a meal.
woke up craving Popeyes for no particular reason. I gotta go, guys. Yeah, I'll see you around.
Oh, okay, Alex. Wow.
Class. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mike, was it just me, or did he seem like nice?
Something's off here. Alex doesn't go to class.
Yeah, going to class, paying us money with extra interest, and eating Popeyes. That alone, bizarre.
Yeah. And he never shares his food. He famously would rather throw it in the trash than let either of us eat it.
Exactly. He's like a dog too. Like he'll get all up in it and growl at us if we get too close to his bowl.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you think he's dying?
He might be dying. He's
probably
that's
dying.
it,
right? That's the only.
And he's trying to make amends.
That's the only explanation I could get.
You know what we should do? I think I can blow off topiary class if you can blow off remedial water skiing. Let's follow him to his class and see, what the fuck is up.
Yeah, I agree. It's remedial anyway. I don't really need to know that much about
Well,
it.
yeah, you're not even going to get on the water for another semester. This one is all standing in a classroom on water skis working on grip.
It's like balancing. It's not
right.
that tough. It's
Let's
all
go.
good.
And let's bring the Popeyes with us.
Oh, I need my beans.
All right, our boys, our humble college students follow Alex at a safe distance, presumably, tailing him on his way to another building where his class is happening.
Look, he's going into Garrett Hall.
Yeah, he passed right by Popeye's Hall.
Rest easy, bread.
Yeah,
wait.
Garrett Memorial Hall.
Just planning ahead. Hi, though. Garrett be with you.
Garrett be with you.
And also with you.
Joanne, over here.
Yeah. Hi.
Have you seen the man around?
He passed by left at 4:30 yesterday.
Did we update the code book? What is this?
Oh, you didn't get the email?
No.
Yeah, come on. That means we're meeting in room 430.
Oh, sweet. Okay. What time?
You can come now. We got a few people just kind of chilling out. We got a pizza.
Oh, sweet. Do you have my envelope?
Oh, yeah. I got the envelope.
Sweet. All in here.
Every bit.
Alex reaches into the envelope and pulls out like a chicken strip. That's what Daddy wanted.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's good stuff.
Well earned. All right, I'll meet you guys up there.
Follow Alex through the hallway as he gets to this classroom where all of these secretive people are meeting. Meanwhile, Mike and Adam have gone around the other side of the building and are dangling off the windowsill. Because this is on the fourth floor. You said 430, right? This is on the fourth floor.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're dangling on the windowsill, looking in.
Mike used the fire escape is standing on there.
Look, there he is.
I see him.
Can I have
There's
a
a
turn
guy-
on the fire escape, please?
Not only one person says.
I know,
it
it says it
right
right there. We take fire safety very seriously. All right.
Yeah, too seriously. Yeah.
All right. There's a big guy with a gavel, and he slams it down in the middle of the room. Alex is in there as well, of course. All right. Be seated, everyone. We are back here with the Holy Order of the People of Popeyes. We are meeting today, as usual, for our Wednesday morning review. Our newest member would like to share what he has accomplished.
November.
Yes.
Wait, wait.
Thank you.
Before we didn't do the invocation.
Oh, we gotta do the invocation.
All right,
1,
invocation.
2, 3. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah. Holy chicken. Yay. This is
I've
definitely
never heard
not
that before. That's
too
really
far
funny.
for me. So
That was a great bit. I like this guy.
I like you too, person. I don't know your name yet. We'll figure it out.
We'll take the hoods off after.
Yeah.
So yeah, in an event to in the attempt to expand the holy chicken of Popeyes and make it the only food source on campus, I have successfully gotten my roommates to really focus in on eating only Popeyes. I used my special dream whispering technique to make my roommate wet his pants and also crave chicken.
I got a question.
What?
Is your roommate the Cluck nasty boy?
CCNB.
We love the CCNB.
That's good stuff.
A chorus of CCNB.
Yeah, that's him.
Chats.
So yeah, I'm the reason why he has the NB there. That doesn't stand for non-binary. It stands for nasty boy because he wet his pants.
We know he's great. We love him.
Anyway, I got him craving Popeyes, and then the other one does whatever he says because he doesn't really have any thoughts or feelings of his own, and he just goes and gets some chicken all day. It's great.
What? That can't be true.
I'm hanging very precariously such that my arms are fully extended and I can't see through the window anymore. I'm going to need you to describe what's going on.
He says I don't have any opinions of my own and I base my entire personality off of you.
No, that's right.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
And we were saying when this is all done, and the chicken cult or whatever we are takes over the campus, we'll have enough power to maybe become an official city, which you guys are gonna let me run. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
What's the problem?
Maybe.
Yeah, we can make Popeye City happen.
I mean, there is an argument that New Orleans is already I'm so sorry. Nolans.
Nolans,
Nolans.
man. What are you doing?
Banish the non-believer.
Hey, come on! I've said
They throw him out the window,
Nolans
right
time.
over Mike and Adam.
Whoa, was that a man that just flew over my head?
No.
Yeah, he really fucked up.
Yes. Popeye City is, the end goal here, and I mean, sure, if you want to be the figurehead puppet of our industry, that'd be fine. Oh, I was already a figurehead puppet. That'd be perfect.
Oh,
All right. Well, my motivations are spelled out. I'm going home. Okay. There's
we have the
55
room for
minutes
a
left in the
while.
meeting. Chicken fight?
Chicken fight.
Chicken fight!
Yes, dibs on bottom.
fight!
Dibs on bottom.
I got the beans.
That guy has the beans. They jump into a pool of beans.
They
They got it.
Oh, Mike, thank you for catching me. Catch I use loosely.
Yeah.
I did land on you, but God, my arms are fucked.
Yeah, mine too.
I'm gonna be sore for weeks.
It's rough. So I think Alex joined a cult.
Well, yeah, I mean, from what I saw, until I could no longer hoist myself, I saw robes and I saw chicken. So either he is in a cult, or no, that's the only explanation. He's in a cult.
That's
if you add robes
he's-
to something, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be a cult or a sauna, and that was not a sauna.
Or a graduation.
Well, no, those are gowns.
They're called. I
No
guess you're
one
right,
has
they are
ever
gowns.
said cap and robe.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know. I'm trying to think of other robes. I can't really think.
Yeah,
of
let's
any.
I'm going to
about
close
the
the
great-
window. The seagulls are being really chatty.
Let's think about the great robes throughout history. We got
Bath.
We got Bath. Tussin. Tussin is up there for sure.
Oh, Tussin. Gotta remember Tussin.
Yeah.
You got the Goldberg machine.
Robe.
Oh,
That's right.
wow. That was really good.
The Robe Goldberg machine. We cut to Alex showing up late for his class.
Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I brought you guys some apology biscuits.
That's okay, Alex. Just sit down. I was sort of in the middle of the dissection, so just
Hey,
I think he's supposed to be.
biology.
I think that old guy's supposed to be asleep if you're dissecting him.
this guy is a volunteer. I checked his license. It says organ donor. And look, he agreed. He's getting a $50 Starbucks gift card after this. So
Ooh.
I'm donating my organs. I'm gonna get a macchiato, but I ain't any. I don't want no chicken near me. My doctor says it's not good.
Okay.
yeah, just keep the food stuff. Generally, we're gonna want everyone, and this is a good lesson for when you are all doing autopsies. Is we generally want to keep our foodstuffs away from the cadavers.
So no biscuits then?
Well, you can hand them out. Everyone, like as you can see, everyone's sitting a little bit of a ways back. Hand them out. Just don't come up here with them.
All right, here.
Hey, can I have one?
Love that chicken.
Thanks, Alex.
Love that chicken.
Oh, I love that chicken from
Love
Papa.
that chicken.
Yeah, thank you.
Here you go. Alex throws one to the old guy, but it lands like in his open like chest cavity.
Ooh, for 3. Okay.
3.
I mean, that was pretty impressive. Let everyone give Alex a round of applause. You, sir,
I gotta give credit where credit's due. Yeah.
sir, that it looks like just from coloring and everything, you got immediate sepsis. So I'm so sorry. I'm just
Okay.
Blair, can you wheel him out, please? That would be super helpful.
Happily.
All right, I'm done. Can I have my stuff?
Unfortunately, I was not able to remove your kidney, so no deal.
No, this is bullshit. Come on.
No deal.
All right, bye guys. I'm Cadaver. Nice to meet you. Goodbye. Hey.
That's right, Cadaver.
I feel like I've heard of that guy before.
Class, I guess you guys can go home early. I know somebody has 2 thumbs and is about to buy 10 macchiatos. So, see you all later. Yeah.
Wait, Professor,
me.
before you go, as an apology for me being late, I'd like you to present this Popeyes punch card. Buy 9 chicken buckets, get the 10th chicken bucket at 10% off. It expires today,
Thanks.
though, so you better hurry.
Thanks. You're still failing, Alex. This is not. I don't know if this is a bribe.
I'm not failing where it counts. I'm going to be running this city one day. You'll be calling me Dean if I have anything to say about it.
Okay. We do not get along, you and me.
No, I guess not. I just didn't really feel the establishment of our repertoire before you started being mean to me, so.
Well, fine. Fuck. I know I'm not supposed to do this. Do you want to go to Starbucks with me and get a coffee?
But hang on, I'm going to take this. Alex walks over to Cadaver and he reaches inside of him and just takes out like some sort of organ.
Hey, come on.
I have some friends in a club that are interested in stuff like this.
Oh, okay, you got it.
God damn.
Can I have Starbucks?
No.
I gotta kid me.
If it wasn't in you originally, it doesn't count.
You took an organ.
That was not an organ. Go back to under the overpass where I found you and never come here again.
Yeah, or over the underpass.
Look, do you want to come to coffee too?
There's literally nothing I would like more than to have a goddamn cup of coffee.
You are gonna have to pay for yourself, though. I'm buying for Alex.
Fuck this. Fuck this. Oh, this sucks. This sucks.
All right, back to the underpass. Let's walk and talk, Alex.
Okay. Is there anything I can do to bring my grades up a little bit? I am a pretty influential figure around here. I feel like I could do a lot of work to bring my grade up here.
Well, the mortuary program could use some publicity. I guess if we could work out some sort of arrangement, extra credit, where, maybe, I know you've got that podcast, maybe you put a little commercial for the Limbrook University Bachelor of Death program in there in the middle.
The BD, yeah. I guess I could. Why not? This podcast is it's gonna be the last thing on my mind in a few months. If my plan goes according to plan.
Kind of really seems like you want me to ask you about your plan.
No. What plan? Your plan. Anyway, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. That's worth 5 points in the grade book for me.
Great, and what would that bring me up to?
That is still an F because 0 plus 5 is 5.
And passing is what, like 7?
Passing is 65, but there are ideally we'd be over 70 for sure.
Oh. That's
See,
more than
you
just
have
one
to
shot.
come to class and take the tests and turn in the homework.
Oh, that's so much.
Just enrolling in the class is not. Can
I just shout you out on the Barone Zone 10 times?
That would still be 50.
Okay, I'm failing math too, by the way.
I know. I've talked to your professor.
Hey, how you doing there, Dick?
Hey, who are you?
I'm the math professor.
Oh, okay.
Nice to see you. Oh, this fucking kid. Yeah, he's failing pretty bad, huh?
Yeah. It's crazy to see you here at Starbucks, middle of the day. What's going on?
Yeah, you know me. I can't derive until I got my coffee. You know what I mean?
And I can't drive until I get my coffee. You know what I'm saying? That's usually how I find my cadavers. Hey, thanks for talking to me, by the way. Not a lot of people want to hang out with the autopsy professor.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I understand that a lot, but I just saw you talking to this asshole, and I thought that, hey, you've probably had a pretty bad day.
All right, well, I'm right here.
You know what, buddy? This kid right here, he's trying, okay?
Is he?
Yes, he is. He's here on a coffee date with me to earn 5 points.
Can we call it a coffee date?
On the last math test I gave, there was a problem, and instead of doing the problem, he wrote a highly detailed hentai of the cuck nasty boy and some other weird shit. I don't know. This kid's a little strange here.
It was Cluck nasty boy, actually. Cuck
The
nasty
Cuck
boy
Nasty
is
Boy
a
is someone else.
spin-off, unrelated to me.
That's Joe Taggart. You know Joe Taggart?
Oh, he played for the Giants, right?
Yeah, I heard he got cucked.
He got cucked big time, famously. Will you send that to me? The hentai, I mean.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Right. Sorry to keep you waiting. That'll be 2 tall macchiatos, oat milk. Thank you.
Okay. $3.75.
I have a gift card.
Okay. $3.74.
Oh, fuck. We flash back to the underpass. Ooh, this guy's got a lot of stuff down here.
Hey, what is
Starbucks gift card for nothing. Hey, buddy, look what I got.
That's me.
You ever want to be a cadaver?
Oh, I just ran out. I gotta get my mocks. You gotta help me out, buddy. Can I get that?
Yep, you let me take your organs out in front of a bunch of 20-year-olds, and I will give you this $50 Starbucks gift card.
Call McCad.
Hi. Psst, Mike, get over here.
Yeah?
Put the library books down.
What?
I've been thinking about this thing with Alex, force feeding us or like subliminally brainwashing us into loving Popeyes.
Yes.
I'm actually not thrilled about it.
No, you're not okay with the mental manipulation? Oh, sorry.
Quiet.
How come?
Sorry.
How come Doris is allowed to yell quiet, but we can't talk at a normal volume? Oh, no one's gonna answer me. Okay, now I'm just a crazy guy scream whispering in the library. God,
quiet.
All right, come on, Mike. Let's go. Fuck all of you.
Fuck yo, bitches.
No one's in the library.
Nobody except Doris.
Just you guys and Doris.
We go into the stairwell. God damn it. I hate ever since I came in here and Squid and the Whaled a bunch of the books. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie. But it's
I have not. What are you referencing?
It's a family drama about preteen boy and a teen boy whose parents are getting divorced, and the kid is going through puberty, and he jerks off in the library at school and hides the jizz in the book. In a book.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's a good movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it goes from page 300 to page 340. What the heck? Oh, I love books about seamen.
So I'm just, as I was saying before we were rudely interrupted.
Too. Oh my gosh, there's so much seamen. So many seamen. So many people at sea.
Okay.
And look, they're having sex with each other. Wow. Oh God, I came.
Let me poke my head in real quick. Hey, you're doing great, just like I taught you. Loving it, Kevin.
I like semen.
As I was saying.
How much?
Look, let's just say, there's only so many tissues I can afford.
Yeah, man.
So,
I understand.
Listen, as I was saying, I feel like Alex brainwashing us into loving Popeye's Louisiana chicken is kind of fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah, he's awful. It's an awful thing. We gotta put a stop to this thing.
I think you're right.
I mean, we could just tell him we know what's going on and express how we feel.
Or it's Tuesday, right?
Tuesday.
You know where he's going to be? At the manscaping parlor. Why don't we go down there and confront him in front of his friends there?
Does he have friends at the manscaping parlor?
Hey, Alex!
It's Alex!
Oh,
Alex!
yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
what's up, Big Jim?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Alex, hot towel coming in very hot.
Hey, there we go.
Hot towel. I love your hot towel on my hot face. It warms my cold, dead heart.
That's hilarious. He's using the hot towel on his face. That's so funny, Alex. Go ahead, drop them, and let's get down to business.
Hey, Tony,
Yeah.
Tony, could I get a stripe?
Yeah, what you want, horizontal or vertical?
I want them both. I want a nice little plaid. I want. You know what? Fuck it. Give me a chessboard.
You know, guys, it's always so relaxing here. I want to get my friends in here. I was wondering. I see all your different size scissors. You have the extra small ones. Do you do circumcisions? It's not for me. It's for my buddy Mike.
We are doing.
I think he's already sized, but just reapply.
We're not allowed to put this in the window, but we do a brisk brunch.
Ooh.
So
shorten the coat, if you will.
Say that again.
Bring out the spring coat instead of the winter one.
That's right. To mark the changing of the seasons, we are doing a brisk brunch. There will be mimosas, but otherwise it's the same as a regular
what else goes
circumcision.
good with brunch? Chicken and waffles. I've got a great chicken supplier, and Adam can do a mean waffle.
Now that you mention it, we haven't thought about including food in the brisk brunch, mostly because it takes place in this pubic hair barber shop, and
no one's gonna pubic hair with how good these waffles are.
Wow, that's good. Can we put that on the back of the seats?
I would be upset if you didn't.
We gotta put it on the seats.
Oh, Big Jim.
I think Big Jim is getting impatient, so I'm just gonna let him.
I want the chessboard.
Yeah, I'm gonna service him, and I think Pierre is gonna be ready in a little bit. It looks like he's just finishing up a rat tail over there for
Pierre.
Father.
What is his bladder empty?
I got that.
Just then, Alex, Adam, and Mike walk in the door, just like, is this the
manscaping parlor?
Anyway, make it a little heart. Oh, hey guys.
Alex.
Oh, hey, Alex.
Hey,
my buddy.
good to see you.
My pal.
Just getting a trim.
Oh, hey, is this the friend with the small?
No.
Oh, you guys Alex,
Yeah,
were you telling them about Mike's small foreskin? It's really more of a 3-skin.
Alex, I told you that in confidence here, man.
And I told them in confidence too, which means it's fine. So, Adam, Mike, what are you guys doing here? This is kind of my hangout spot. I'm getting all dolled up for no apparent reason.
We just wanted to come by and let you know, because you were so excited about getting Popeyes for dinner, that we wanted to get your order. We wanted to find out what you wanted, because we like to order ahead, and I can't really show my face down there for like extended periods of time, or I start getting propositioned. My reputation precedes me. So
I understand.
Yeah, if we could get your order, that would be great.
Well, in that case, I don't want to assume, but who's buying?
I think we were gonna split it. We were gonna split it 3 ways, right?
No, I'll do it. I'll get it.
Really?
It's on me.
Wow,
that's
Mike.
very generous.
And I can have whatever I want?
Sure, you can get whatever pubes you prefer.
I think he was asking who's buying the food, but that's incredibly generous of you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, Big Jim, put it on his tab.
That is. I'm just looking.
We got a big spender over here.
I'm looking at the prices up here on the board, and yeah, Mike, how's your credit limit? You got a little wiggle room there?
How do you get away with charging these prices? This is insane.
Well, it's the atmosphere, it's the experience, and to say that we don't tickle the balls, we can't put that in the window.
You do have a happy ending option on the board here. I gotta imagine most of these are like that feels like the most natural thing. But $140?
They let Jim follow his passion here.
Oh, I love that beer.
He said he loves the happy. He's from Romania.
I love the
so
happy.
if you can't understand him, he's
well, Adam, since Mike's
here
buying
on
the
a
chicken.
very special visa program.
Well, since Mike's buying the chicken, get me a 41. And, since you're still new to the Popeye game, that's a number 7 and a number 6 and a number 5 and a number 8 and a number 9 and a number 6 again.
Whoa. Mike, do you want me to send you some money or cuz that's
I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
How are you getting
It's going to be worth it.
How are you making
Thanks,
money
Mike.
these days?
I'll get the next one. And trust me,
The next one?
it'll all be
How often do you
worth
get
it.
this done?
Well, this is lunch,
This is his
Okay.
I want to uncross some of the wires between you two about whether Mike is paying for the Popeyes or the pubes. So just to
That'd
be
be great.
clear, Mike, you're paying for both. And you want to pay for both, and
Oh.
you're going to pay for both.
Yeah.
And you've already
Yep.
he just Jim just ran your card, so now you have paid for one of them. And
Thanks, Mike.
And he's handing your
Here's a
card.
penny.
He's handing your card to me, and I'm putting it in the Popeyes app, and you have now paid for both of them.
Could you CC me on that?
Yeah, no, I'll CC you, and if you could forward this to my accountant, because technically, I need this for tax
Okay.
purposes.
So anyway, let's take a seat. Let's take a seat here. Hey, so Alex, let's talk. It's been a while since we just sat and talked.
Sorry, those seats are for there's no other way to say it than ass. You might notice the hole at the bottom.
They've got asses.
Well, okay, but sitting there, we are going to have to add that to your tab. So if you want us to get down there, get under the hood, it's kind of like Valvoline. There's a whole room underneath. We got a guy coming in with a weed whacker, and of course he will, flush your fluids for you as well. This is a very successful business.
I clearly, chalk it all up. Chalk it up. Just do it. Charge it.
Okay, you're going to want to drop trow, though, because the power washer will tear those jeans.
Jesus.
They will.
All right.
So what do you want to talk about?
So,
I'll
Alex-
stand. What did you want to talk to Alex about?
So, Alex, listen, we've been talking about Popeyes so much. I feel like we got to branch out.
Well, yeah, definitely. Maybe we can see about getting a Popeyes in the food hall too.
No, I think he
You don't
means-
understand.
Go ahead.
Kentucky.
He means chicken other than Popeyes.
Kentucky
we want Kentucky.
Fried Popeyes?
Chicken. KFC.
What are you getting at here?
I think that I just think that we all love chicken. We all love Popeyes. Popeyes is great, but it can only take you so far. You need to be okay. There's the power washer. You really gotta. Ooh, that's
It
strong.
takes a
Okay,
Mike,
Yeah.
you got a little. It's kind of coming out of your mouth here. Take this hot towel.
Okay. Okay. All right. I was saying, we've tried the best. We should have the rest.
Yeah, I mean,
mean-
yeah. We've had Popeyes, and Popeyes is great, but maybe we should, mix it up. Get some different types of chicken.
I mean, when we lay it out, right, there's a lot of people on this campus who really like Popeyes. We don't even have a KFC. Are you saying that getting a KFC over here would be a potentially good thing to do?
I'm
Or-
personally not invested in what restaurants are actually on campus. This is a fairly walkable area, and the KFC is just down the street.
Yeah, I guess maybe.
Pierre, I'm clean. Pierre, you can. I'm clean. All right.
I will check your tire pressure.
No, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that.
Oh, 40 psi. That's pretty high.
A lot of air inside you, Mike.
We need to leave immediately. But before we do, Alex, I just want to put this on the down low here. Have you heard about the new KFC sweepstakes?
Did I hear the down low? Okay.
The
I'll
KF
get the weed
sweepstakes?
No. Okay, no. Okay, beer. Okay. Actually, that's quite nice. But Alex, the 400th person to order KFC in this month becomes governor of Kentucky.
Wow.
That's like
Yeah.
the 40th best state.
Yeah. Andy Bashir is in trouble financially, so he has decided to sell his office. Yes, I know the name of the governor of Kentucky off the bat. Yeah, he apparently got into some sports gambling thing. He was doing drag queens, right?
Or drag racing, one of the two. Well, in that case, let's get some KFC.
All right. Awesome.
Oh, that didn't take long at all.
Yeah,
Let's
we
go.
convinced him.
I will become governor.
And Alex, by the way, looking good down there.
Oh, thanks, it was supposed to be a heart, but it now kind of looks like a velociraptor.
Yeah, it does. And the way that they ran it around the bottom too with those extensions, where it kind of looks like the velociraptor is coming at you.
Yeah, you really need to put on 3D glasses to see the effect. But that's why they have the red and blue dye.
Yeah, it looks great. It looks amazing.
Don't worry, Big Jim's gotcha.
Thanks, Jim.
Big Jim comes around carrying huge jugs of blue and red paint.
Time for the dip, Alex. If you want to go to the tank.
Oh, happily.
Smash cut to, first of all, to the installation of the new KFC. Alex is personally overseeing the construction. We see some cultists in the background crossing their arms, shaking their heads, very upset. We see as Alex is constructing this thing, also participating in the construction, like hammering nails and stuff like that. We do see a trail of blue and red follow him, falling out of his pants as he walks around. But at the end of it, we see him at the front of the line as Mr. Kentucky himself appears to cut the ribbon.
Do you mean, sorry, to clarify, do you mean Andy Bashir or do you mean Colonel Sanders?
No, neither. I mean the winner of the
Kentucky Derby.
No, actually, yeah, let's go with that one. The winner of the Kentucky Derby, the jockey and the horse are both there. Only the horse is in Colonel Sanders cosplay. He's got the mustache and the white suit and everything.
Wow, Daryl Hammond looks great, Mike. Get a load of that.
Yeah, no, look at that. He aged beautifully.
Yeah. Oh man, Alex, this is exciting. You did a great job. The vaulted ceilings, the marble. I mean, this has got to be the nicest KFC I've ever seen.
Thanks, Adam. I'm really happy with it. And you know what? Even if I upset some people here, I feel like things are going to turn out my way, as I always will. I just, just a potential way to get back in, back to the Alex show. You know how, you know what we say?
Not really, but
No, I'm not familiar with that one. How are you going to get the 400th meal?
Oh, I've already bought a few hundred meals.
How many have you bought?
Well, that was an overestimation. I bought 15.
Okay.
Mike, here's your credit card back.
What?
So
It
we can
looks
only
like
hope,
there's-
but there are a couple other people around here who did buy.
It looks like there's about 385 people in line ahead of us.
Fast forward as to the line people getting their KFC and being very happy and doing a little dance after they get their thing and they go away. And Alex comes to the front. They say, you see the person behind the cash register just like, all right, we are for serving numbers 386, 387, 38, all the way up to 400, meal 400. And that's for Alex Shear.
Hey, that's me.
Hey,
Hey,
it's you. Here's your food.
delicious, and thank you. And Is there anything else you'd like to give me?
Toys are for Happy Meals only, sir.
Is there anything else?
I'm not gonna kiss you.
Excuse me.
Ew.
I'm the manager here. Derek, we're not supposed to call them Happy Meals anymore. We got the cease and desist
Oh, I'm sorry.
from McDonald's.
They make me happy.
Well, you can phrase them as meals that make you happy. However,
okay.
What seems to be the problem here?
Hey,
this guy wants me to kiss him.
Please don't sexually harass my employees. Okay.
He says he wants
I'm only going to sexually harass the hot ones.
Oh my god.
Ow.
That's horrible. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm in
Looks over its
politics.
shoulder and goes, well, it's fucked up.
I'm gonna be running the
horse talks.
Well,
that's incredible. Anyway, I'm sorry I don't meet your standards for hotness, sir, but you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
well, that's
You can
uncalled for.
fuck off. And you know what, Derek?
Yeah.
I know I said I wouldn't, but I'm going to introduce you to my daughter.
Yeah.
I know I said you weren't hot enough for her in the break room just now, but
You didn't say that.
I was lying.
You did say
I was
that.
lying. I was just being protective. You are objectively the most beautiful 19-year-old I've ever met.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna fuck his daughter. This is a great day.
Your voice detracts, but physically you're pretty. Yeah.
You are so lenient, sir. I promise I'll treat Stella well.
Thank you. Yeah. Stella.
We see Roger runs off.
Derek?
Derek runs off.
Well, that sucked.
Well, I guess I'm manning the register now. So, sir, if you would just move along, there's a lot of people behind you.
I'm the governor. I'm the government.
No, Andy Bashir's the governor of Kentucky. I assume you mean Kentucky, not New York, where we
Kentucky. You minx. You mind reader.
are. Stop sexually harassing people who are behind the register at KFC.
I don't know. I can't help it.
You know what? How old are you?
Older than old enough.
Okay. If you are pretty good looking, my name's Tyler. I'm the franchisee of the KFC. Do you want to go? Would you want to go to coffee after this? After my shift's over?
Okay. Why don't we see where this leads?
All right, cool. But you do need to get out of the way because there are a lot of people waiting. But
yeah, okay.
What do you say? You and me at Starbucks, 5:00?
Yeah, I'm a regular there.
Late Starbucks, because this is a 24-hour job.
Okay.
He's been up there for a really long time. I sort of thought we would all come over here. We would reveal that it was a trick, and
it kind of seems like he's got a date. Like the manager's blushing.
Yeah, this was kind of gonna be like our moment, though. I mean, we picked this spot specifically so that we would be standing above him. Like, obviously, we're on the stairs.
We got the high ground.
So. Which is the only way that you and I would be taller than Alex.
Right. And we were going to go, haha, you're not the governor, suck it.
Yeah, we were going to be like, how does it feel to be brainwashed? How does it feel to be tricked? And it's not panning out. It's not satisfying.
Wait, hold on. Alex is walking away.
Alex, over here.
Alex, come over.
Oh, stand on the bottom step here.
There you are. I just wanted to let you know I didn't learn anything. I did join a cult, but that didn't work out, so I just told them I left. I blamed you two, so they might be coming after you. The Popeyes dreams and the wet dreams was me. I'm not going to change, and I don't regret my actions. What did you guys want to say?
Never mind.
Fuck off?
Yeah, it's stupid.
All right, well, you don't have to be rude about it.
Okay.
Can I
That was
Can I-
That was a deeply unsatisfying conclusion.
Can I change my name legally back to Adam from Cluck? Sorry, what is it now? Cluck, cuck, nasty.
How about
boy.
one of each? Yeah.
Yeah. Can I
That's
change
better.
that back now?
Yeah. We can make that.
All right.
We can make that happen. But you might still be recognized. We don't know.
Well,
Hard to.
yeah. I just got to call the Kentucky DMV where I live,
Right.
and I'm registered to drive.
We see Derek walk by. Oh, hey, that's the Cluck nasty boy. Hey, I
Not
like you.
anymore. It's done. Weren't you going to run off to fuck someone?
Yeah.
Did that?
And then it turns out that, legally and also morally, fathers can't give their gives their daughters over for any particular reason, and she was not interested.
Oh,
So-
my read of the situation was that you had asked Stella and she was down, but her father was keeping you guys apart, or no?
No, out of nowhere, unprompted, the dad just walked up to me, said, "You're not hot enough to have sex with my daughter." I cried a little bit. Then I had the interaction with that guy over there. The dad said, "I changed my mind. You can do it." I thought that meant that Stella had communicated something. Turns out, no, the dad's just a dick.
Where do I know you from?
Oh no. And he cries and walks off.
I swear I knew that guy. I wouldn't just ask a stranger questions like that. So Alex,
I'm back.
Oh.
I forgot. I told him that that we have to record the podcast today. I forgot.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, we do.
yeah, we do have to record the podcast. Do you want to do it at 5 o'clock at Starbucks like we usually do?
It's 4:45 now.
Oh, we better go over there. The three of us walk into the shop. What's it called? We walk into Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Both the professor from earlier and the guy from behind the counter at KFC jump up and wave Starbucks gift cards in the air. Alex, over here. Wait. I think you must be mistaken. I think he's here to see me. I own a KFC franchise. No, he promised that he would come have coffee with me so that I would give him a good grade in mortuary class. Alex, what the fuck is going on? What's this?
You got me, Professor. As a apology for the way I've acted, I set you up with this fine person here as my way to atone for my mistakes.
Well, how old are you?
He's supple.
I'm 65. Yep.
He's very supple.
You are honestly the hottest 65-year-old I've ever seen in my life. So, how much is on your gift card? I think it's $50. And how much is on yours? Well, $50.
It's beautiful.
That's a lot of macchiatos.
Oh, macchiatos.
I feel like I walked in late on something.
I feel like I'm missing a little bit of context, Alex. Who?
The important thing is that I got away scot-free, and none of these things will come back to haunt me in the future. And as far as you guys know, I didn't try to overthrow anything. And I'm happy where I am, and I don't miss being mayor at all.
Okay. All right.
So you want to record?
Let's set up in the corner of the Starbucks here. Just business as usual. Yes, got the mics. I'm just gonna unplug your laptop if you don't mind, and also, ma'am, I'm gonna unplug your laptop if you don't mind. And do you guys mind if we run this extension cable across the middle of Starbucks again? I'm doing it. It's done. They're not happy. Let's be quick about this. Okay, ready? Welcome to the Barone Zone. We are talking about season 4, episode 3 of Everybody Loves Raymond today. You bet. I'm Adam. That's Alex, and that's Mike.
Howdy.
And
I'm Mike.
Frank uses Ray to win bets on sports. This was a fascinating episode.
I really liked this episode. This was a lot of fun.
This was great.
Yeah. So overall, I think this was a very, very funny episode. I really thought they were going to use the angle of Frank dying, like of like Ray going with, "Oh, I think he's dying," and then at the end, it's just Frank being like, "No, I just genuinely wanted to be your Betty, your father." I thought that was going to be the twist, like we're going to have an emotional twist, kind of like with Frank the writer, and then we didn't.
No.
Just turns out Frank's an asshole.
Frank was pumping Ray for information about sports so that he could win money from Stan and Garvin and other guys at the lodge. Kind of
Perfect
for him, honestly. In the spectrum of moral, immoral actions, Here's a question for you. If Ray and Frank had a better relationship where Ray freely offered this information in talking about the course of his day, sort of like he did in the scene that we saw, except, that's just their relationship, what do you think about the morality of Ray unintentionally helping his father bet on sports? Because I know sports betting, players are not supposed to bet. I think, is it Pete Rose who bet on his own games?
Famously, Pete Rose I don't know if he bet on his own games. No, he did, but he bet on himself to win every single time. So he lost a lot of money because he played for the Reds, and the Reds were good, but not that good. And even though he's one of the greatest ball players of all time, he was barred from the Hall of Fame because of it. Shohei Ohtani also probably bet on his own games, but there's not going to be a consequence because Shohei Ohtani is worth a lot more than Pete Rose was.
There you go.
I think Frank's in the wrong no matter what, because it's the logic of insider trading, essentially, right? On a less serious note, but it's still essentially insider trading. Ray just kind of gossiping with his dad, I don't think that's a problem. If Ray knows what's happening, then he's in the wrong. If it's accidental, I really don't think Ray's involved.
Absolutely.
I just don't know in terms of scale. Obviously, Ray is not as much of an insider as, say, I think he had intel about 3 men that Frank turned into $80. So if that's
probably 15,000,
do you really think it's 15,000? He wasn't bluffing?
I do, actually. I thought that he said 15,000, then when Ray noted that, he was like, "I'm just kidding, it's 80." I really think that he was genuinely
a bluff.
This is the amount of money.
But who's he betting with then?
Stan
He's
and
betting with
Garvin.
guys at the lodge. You really think they're betting
They're betting
all the
away
money
those
they
social
have?
security checks, yeah.
You would be shocked how much money goes into... Listen, I'm not saying anything bad about DraftKings or BetMGM or any of those sporting apps, but they are evil and they're taking advantage of people. And they also, you would be shocked at the amount of money that people lose and spend on those apps.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't.
It's a real problem. Starbucks announcement: if you're having gambling troubles, please come to us and we will place bets for you at a very reasonable convenience fee. Thank you. Oh, and also you find the number in your state if you have a problem.
I bet our number has an 8 in it. I'll take you up on that.
I love that.
So the topic of cheating came up a lot in this episode, mostly in the gags, I think. But it kind of made me think, right? That first conversation I thought was interesting, right? Where they were talking about who is to blame, and both people sounding insane, but Frank obviously just owning his opinions and misogyny, and Deborah giving the benefit of the doubt to the woman.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I was like, Deborah, what are you doing defending this woman? She cheated on her husband. There's no defending that. And then Frank was just like, yeah, women are solely responsible for sex. I was like, all right, well, that you just lost that argument. That also was. Yeah,
So
I also thought that was a fun.
Here's my question for you: who's more to blame in cheating, the partner who cheats or the third party who cheats with them?
The partner who cheats.
Okay, yeah, I was hoping one of us would disagree.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's shitty to be the third person if the third person knows it's infidelity, but also that third person didn't make a promise. You know?
Do you want one of us to disagree, and do you want to do like a Judge Deborah about this?
No,
this seems like too heavy a topic.
This is the Barone zone. We are transparent, and we don't fake or lie about anything. We are the whole truth.
We're our full, authentic selves. Yeah. I found that to be an interesting position for a man who came over to borrow ointment for his penis, not even purchase it himself, to then expound
or take
on
it. Just to use it once.
Yeah. To use it and then return it to your son the next workday. To then expound upon God programming women for sex. Kind of an unreliable messenger there.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the barber shop?
That was a beautiful new set.
A beautiful set. Frank
and I loved the new character.
Using his winnings to get a shave from Sal, who apparently Frank has never shared any details of his life about in 15 years, not even his last name, apparently. I found it to be an interest. I liked the performance of Monty Hoffman as Dominic with the hot towel, who gave Ray a shave, and Sal or John Del Reno as Sal. Just a great scene. What did you guys think of that scene?
Absolutely.
Agreed.
Oh, I 100% agree. I thought that it was the Dominic was the one that was like hot towel. That guy. Oh my god, minimalist and hilarious. I loved it.
All you need.
I really did.
It's hilarious.
I like the detail that Sal's goth son won't even talk to him. That was fascinating.
It added a lot to that character.
Yeah.
Do you think this is the first we've heard of Frank's barbershop? He's got the lodge. He's got the barbershop. It seems like he has a lot of time away from home bonding with men. Do you think his male friends, do you think Frank is... that's obvious.
Gay?
No, I was going to say
Or
actively avoiding spending time with Marie, but obviously the answer to that is yes.
You could ask him yourself,
Yes.
Adam.
Yeah.
Do you think that it's unreasonable for Marie to think Frank is gone all the time, suddenly his mood is much better? It's not unreasonable to think he might be having an affair.
It's amazing because I had forgotten why he was being all nice in the beginning, because obviously I haven't seen this episode in 10 years. So my first thought was is he cheating on Marie? Is that why he's happy?
You had that thought?
Yeah.
Oh man. No, I thought the exact opposite. My thought was why would you think another woman would deal with his bullshit? I really I thought he was dying. That was my only thought throughout the entire episode, that was going to be the secret.
I mean, obviously, right, something's off. He's being nice. Mm-hmm. I think, I felt justified in my assumption when Marie had the same thought, where it's my husband is being nice. He must be getting laid.
This is our...
and it's not with me.
And they do fuck.
A lot. Twice a week.
This is our
second... only fact from Everybody Loves Raymond I remember.
This is our second reference to Harriet Lichtman, too. We first heard about her in Season 1, Episode 17, Scruples.
I don't think we ever see her in the show.
I think it's better that way.
Oh, absolutely. You always need a character you can call out to without them ever being on screen.
This is a quote that we can put on a mug. Harriet Lichtman is the Godot of Everybody Loves Raymond.
Put it merch store, everybody.
Is that a little too highbrow?
It might be too... Everyone knows Waiting for Godot.
I want to remind you
our audience,
that
our audience
incredibly
loves
well-read.
Waiting for Godot.
I want to
this audience here is the smartest audience in all of podcasting.
Our audience
ever.
loves
There's not a single
the theater.
I want to remind
not
you
musicals, plays. The Iceman Cometh, Waiting for Godot, Death of a Salesman. These consistently are the emails we get are people comparing our show to those.
I want to remind you that This is like the same show where in season 1 we pitched a couple's t-shirt where one says I'm with stupid and the other says I'm penis.
Didn't we?
I will maintain.
Don't remember that.
That's a good merch idea.
The first arrow is pointing to the man and the second arrow on the man is pointing down, obviously.
That's hilarious. We should actually make that.
That's great.
I made the mock-up. I still have it on my computer. I found it the other day, which is why I'm still thinking about it, because it makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Listen,
that's the coming soon to the Barone Zone merch store. What was it? Harriet Lickman is the Godot of Raymond.
Waiting, maybe like Alex, you could draw like
waiting for Harriet.
Yeah, like Frank and Marie standing like waiting around, waiting for Harriet. I don't know. Transferring that. You know what? Forget merch about that. Just quote that. Put that on my tombstone, and forget merch about that because it's too hard to represent. But the other one.
But we have Adam's tombstone in the merch store right next to the I'm with stupid, I'm with penis t-shirts.
No, it's not I'm with penis, it's I'm penis.
I'm penis. I'm sorry, guys.
Let me see if I
We're
can find
funny.
I hope so.
But yeah. No, that is that Harriet Lickman gets mentioned.
Yeah.
I liked Robert's line in that scene where Marie is confronting Frank over what he thinks is cheating, and then Ray confronts him over the gambling, and Robert sort of sulks out of the room after Frank says, I was giving Ray compliments out the wazoo. He says, "Hey, Dad, if you want, you can use me, because I wouldn't mind the occasional compliment, even if it is out of your wazoo." Pathetic, right?
It's a good line.
Poor Robert. I feel so bad for Robert in scenes like this. Throughout this whole episode was this chicken for Raymond. Chicken is for Raymond. Raymond gets the chicken. And Marie would rather throw it in the garbage than give it to Robert. Is maybe the meanest we've ever seen Marie be to Robert.
The birthday thing is probably...
Oh, yeah, that's true. Lying about his birthday for his whole life is probably up there.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else that you got? Oh, there was a reference to Phineas Gage in this episode. That is the man who got the rod through his brain, which was
there were
surprising.
a few references to him.
Yeah, he came back a couple times, which was a surprising reference.
I also will just say, I just really enjoyed all the sports references. I love the idea that... Frank that the intel that Ray is giving is so golden that it cannot possibly miss. I don't know. I love that idea. I don't know if sports writers have that much of a deep finger on the pulse, but it's still
sounds like great. Ray gets in there and finds the deep intel though. I mean, I've heard of interviews in the locker room, but interviews in the shower as the shower is on is a new thing for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Would you do it if Ray Barone, if you had just found out that your wife had cucked you with Ricky Freeman and Ray Barone pokes his head as you're prostrate in the shower, would you take the interview? Or is that a no comment?
I need to talk to someone.
A no comment situation.
I think it's an off the record situation. I think I'm gonna need to talk to somebody, and I can't trust my wife anymore, and I can't trust my bro Ricky, so I don't know who I'm gonna go with.
And we established also that Joe Taggart and Ricky Freeman are not real people.
Regrettably, so deeply regrettably, I wish they would have used actual players. I wish they were just Michael Strahan got cucked by Tiki Barber. How? I just want to see those two people actually react to that information.
Well, that's how you get sued, Mike.
Yeah, that is defamation or libel, or slander. One of them.
Maybe they used real people in the beginning and then got sued, and they had to retroactively.
I wanna bring it to attention now.
Yes.
Something that I thought was really cool, and really good, writing, was near the end of the episode, right? Ray finds out that Frank is just being nice to him, so he'll tell him shit about, upcoming players so that he can win bets with his buddies. And Ray tries to sabotage him, but at the end of the day, Frank still wins his bet just by chance. And I love the fact that they made Frank still win, because if he lost, then you could make the argument of like, all right, he learned his lesson because he lost, which means Ray's stupid bullshit worked. But no, Frank learned a lesson despite everything, right? He still won. He wouldn't have had to have learned his lesson. I feel like that made it more impactful, right? That he kind of still like talked with Raymond, and he tried to better himself at the end, even if it was like a little and kind of stupid, even though he had no like financial burden or incentive behind him. Mm-hmm. I think that was just very smart writing.
Yeah, and it maintains their relationship. It lets them go back to status quo basically at the end, because if Frank lost all that money, we don't know how much money it was. Say it was 15 grand. Ray gives him bad intel. He loses it all. That might, like, we couldn't then just go back to Frank walking in the kitchen in his robe and demanding something from Marie. Yeah. Like, we would want to see that. We wouldn't want everything to reset after that. So it'd be a bummer for the show. But this way, Frank appears to learn a lesson. But if nothing changes, we won't be disappointed as an audience.
Now, I don't think it's actually 15 grand, but theoretically, because Frank said it's your half, or like, he'll share the money with you, does that mean it would have been 30?
Oh, well, that would have been even worse then.
I agree. I think it would have been, he would have won 30 grand, and then if he split it, it would be 15, just to make his son happy. Yeah, I agree, Alex. I thought that was a very strong choice for the writers to make. Adam said more about it than I ever could, but yeah, I agree. I liked that moment a lot.
Hell yeah.
I also will say, I don't know. My thought was, you're making 30 grand on just this team is going to win. You got to go for over under point spread. You got to go for goals scored by the goals saved. That kind of stuff.
Again, I don't actually think he won 30 grand. I legit do think he won like $160.
Probably. You're probably right.
Well, what's worth $160 in my eyes?
That smile.
Is your opinions on how Ray performed in this episode on our patented barometer. That's right, our scale from 1 to 10 on which we rate Ray's performance as a husband, brother, son, father, gambling enabler, I guess. With 10 being the great dads of sitcom history, Danny Tanner, Uncle Phil, Carl Winslow, and 1 being the bad men of television, Don Draper, Walter White, men who actively harm their families. Alex, we heard a lot about your thoughts on Frank. What are your thoughts on Ray for this episode?
I actually have some interesting opinions here, believe it or not. So, I think the big thing to judge Ray on is how he handled this situation once he figured out what was going on. I don't really think there's anything super interesting to talk about in regards to Ray before he discovers what Frank is up to. So beyond that point, I obviously you want to say like communication's important. So like, just talking to Frank would have been the better choice. But I don't know, with Frank and with Ray's experience with him, talking to Frank does not work. You have to either wait for Frank to be ready to talk to you or something else of that caliber. So I think maybe like setting almost like a trap for him to like make sure like he kind of gets the message is like I'm not saying it's the right move, but I'm saying that I understand why Ray would think it's the right move. Like it's the only reason, it's the only way to get his dad to understand. Obviously, we see in the end his plan failed and it still worked, so he did not need to do that. And honestly, I don't know where that leaves me. Because if it was a normal human being that Ray was trying to do this to, I would score him a lot lower. But given that this is his father, who is famously very, very hard to communicate with, I think I'm comfortable leaving him at a mid 5 because I want to
Mid-5.
award him higher, and I also want to award him lower. So I'm going to cut the middle.
When you say mid-5, you mean 5.5?
I mean just 5.
Oh, a mid-5. That's mid. That's what the kids say these days, right?
We're
Right?
gonna lock down the Gen Z listening market with that. They're gonna go nuts. Just you wait.
Yeah, we are just slightly too old to relate to them, aren't we? It's
Yeah,
rough.
Just a bit.
Just a bit. Speaking of mid, the most mid person I know, Mike, is about
It's
to
me.
share his opinions
So
on Ray. Go.
yeah, it is. I'm gonna actually disagree with Alex on this one because it is not very often that I can say I wish that our publicly elected officials had as much integrity as Ray Barone. It's not often that I can say that. I can say that today. Because Ray's absolute disturbance and horror at the fact that he might have potentially been guilty of insider trading is, it shows he has morals and that he actually cares about his job and his integrity and his dignity. And I give him a lot of credit for that. I think that from then on, he handled it very, very well. I think Alex's point about it's not like Frank would have actually cared that much if Ray had just, not tried to screw him over in a bet. I think that was the right way to do it. It's also like it's sports gambling. It's not that serious. It's not like selling all of your Boeing stocks the day before the news broke about the Boeing situation, which also, like I said, many elected officials partook in. Excuse me. So I'm going to say that actually I'm going to rate him much higher. I think he did a very good job handling the situation, interjecting some morals. If anything, I'm disappointed with Robert being like, "No, I will denigrate my own position in my job and my job that I'm clearly established caring about. I'm going to ruin all of that just to get a good compliment from my dad." That upset me. And I'm going to rank Ray very high. Maybe too generous, but I really think he did a good job this episode. I'm giving him an 8.
An 8? Wow. You were so turned off by Robert revealing the location of a speed trap because you
How
think...
dare he?
Because you think cops should stop people more. And you say it always ends well.
Oh, every time.
I am not going to give him an 8. But I'm not going to give him much lower because I think if we're judging Ray from the moment he finds out what Frank is doing, clearly his reaction is that he's hurt. Right? He's hurt that Frank is using him. He feels, exploited. Like his only value to Frank is as a source of information about goalies and baseball, whatever Ken Griffey Jr. does, baseball.
That is baseball.
And what did his old man do?
Ken Griffey Sr.?
Yeah.
Also baseball.
Oh, cool. What about his old man?
Not relevant.
Okay.
Never
Wow.
played baseball.
If you didn't play baseball, you're not relevant.
That's correct.
So Frank's, limiting Ray to that is hurtful to him. And I think what he then does is not so harmful that he, would have decimated Frank if it had turned out that the Rangers didn't win the hockey game. Or maybe he was betting on them to lose. I don't really remember. But I'm not going to be too harsh. I think they didn't have a great heart-to-heart at the end, which would have bumped him up to like an 8 for me, the same way that Frank the writer did, or the Ball. Like, when we see them butt heads, but then also like get vulnerable with each other. Would have been great. That would have been great, would have been 8, but this is 7.
Okay, that's fair. The two things that I will say just to kind of defend my point. I think that the reason why Ray was not up there was that Ray didn't have the heart to heart was mostly because of Frank. I don't really think that was Ray's fault. I think Ray was trying to do something. But anyway, regardless, I also will say, even if the Rangers did lose and Frank lost all the money, if it did decimate his finances, Frank's fault, not Ray's, because he bet all the money. Want to defend my man Ray here.
But Ray knew that he would bet the money based on what he told him. So it would be Ray's fault.
Disagree.
He gave him false information.
My man
it's
Ray
entrapment.
Flawless.
And yet you give him an 8 and not a 10.
Correct.
Okay.
Nobody's that perfect.
Danny Tanner, Uncle Phil.
He reacted poorly to the hot towel. And that made me think he was away.
Yes. Yeah. Poor Dominic.
Yeah.
That's the man's day to day, and you react like this. What is the average?
That will land Ray at a 6.7 for this episode.
That's all right. Okay. Yeah. Cool. I think we're done then. I think let's log that in the book. Get your Moleskine out there, Mike, and log that. Oh, Mike, your hentai has gotten a lot better since this morning.
Thank you so
That's
much.
incredible.
Oh, dude, I've been trying so hard, so much harder. It's great.
That's great. You know what? I think I want to order some Popeyes.
You know what? Me too. Let's
Let me snap a picture of that.
I'm good.
Upload.
I'm gonna have some KFC.
Alex.
All right. Thank you, Starbucks. Thanks.
I forgot to plug the stupid autopsy class. Oh well.
You got us an ad? Really? You got us a paid ad for?
Yeah, and we'll put it right at the end of the show.
Okay.
Where everyone is listening. Hey, if you're ever in Limbrook University and you want to see a dead body, room 411. That's probably what he wanted.
Okay, great, Alex. How much are we going to get paid for that?
Oh, you wanted money?
Damn it. All right, I guess we better plug the BarONUS zONUS then.
Yeah.
postfund.org/donate. Okay, well, I guess then there's nothing left to do other than our classic sign-off. Thank you so much for listening, and remember, everybody
loves
Raymond.
And we love you.
Hey there, has this ever happened to you? You're walking across the lawn to get the mail at 7 in the morning and whoops, you tripped over a corpse.
Oh, no! Mr. Jenkins, again?
Now, your average Joe will just call the police or authorities.
I better call the police or authorities.
Don't be like this, dick nuts.
Hey!
You're gonna want to go to Limbrook University's autopsy unit.
Wait, I know what to do. I went to Limbrook University. Stand back.
Understand what happens to corpses after they become them with this course of corpse with Professor... Shit, I never got his name. With him, he's gonna knock your socks off, and you're gonna cut bodies open. And some of them might actually be corpses.
Hi, I'm him. Come in to my class, and you will learn everything. Head to toe. Taking them off, I mean. First 5 students that sign up get to go out with me to Starbucks.
Hey, my name's Jim. I took Autopsy 101, and let me tell you, my life has never been the same. I can only now look at people as pieces of meat, like how butchers have the different cuts of the meat on the cow. That's how I look at people. I've had the opportunity to take livers, spleens, even the occasional large intestine. Also, Professor Him brought me a macchiato. It was acceptable.
Hi, my name is Jason, and I got to touch the bodies. It was good.
I'm Cadaver, and I was a body. It was a great time.
Ever since my husband graduated from Limbrook University, he wakes me up every night by standing over me with a scalpel. I'd be lying if I said there weren't a few close calls, but at least I know with him, I'm in good hands, thanks to him.
Hi, I'm that person's husband, and they keep waking up right before I'm trying to kill them.
Darren, what are you doing? Are you recording a testimonial for the thing? I said I was gonna do it. They said there's only one Starbucks gift card, and you never take me, so you've got to let me do it.
Wow! Now Mr. Jenkins is no longer my problem. Thanks, Limbrook University. I knew I could count on you.
And when that guy's wife turns up in our class, we'll be able to figure out what happens.
Dibs on the kidney.
Limbrook University.
Bring your dead bodies here.